Sup everyone, Creamshot here, and I'm going to react to these episodes of Hunter x Hunter. Not gonna lie, I'm being hopeful right now, cause the last time we saw Neferpito, she was thinking about fixing Kite, and as you all know, Kite is my favorite character, and as soon as I declared that, he got killed by Neferpito, making me hate her. But now it sounds like she can fix Kite. Not sure how that's gonna work, but it sounds like she has this ability where she can control life in a certain way. Because I feel like based on the water divination that she had, where the leaf whittled away, she kind of gives me Shinigami vibes. Like she is death itself in a way. We also got introduced to the other royal guard, whose name is Shayapuf, which again sounds really stupid. But what's cool is he can read minds, so that's going to be a problem. We still haven't seen the third royal guard. He hasn't been born yet. We have Netero, Nav, and Morel, those three hunters from the Hunter Association on the outskirts, just right outside of her end. Before she can detect them, they're like scouting using Morel's smoke bunnies. Not sure how they actually work quite yet, but there's lots of them, you know. And Gon and Killua, they are working under Bisky again. She's training them again because they need to get strong enough to beat Morel's apprentices, which is Knuckle and Shoot. I'm assuming the delinquent looking design character is Knuckle, and then Shoot was the other one, who we haven't seen the face of yet. He hasn't been revealed yet. But Gon and Killua need to defeat them, take their tokens, so that they'll be allowed back into NGL based on what Netero was saying to them. Not sure if we want them to go back quite yet, but we'll see how strong they get. We know what's going to happen, right? With these two guys. They're gonna get strong, and I almost forgot. Palm, the woman that needs chapsticks. It looks like she's starting to fall for Gon. Like all the things that Gon is saying and all the reactions I'm getting from her leads me to believe that she's falling in love with them. And that's sweet and all, but there's something very unstable about this woman, because she was talking about how much she was infatuated with Nav, her sensei, which is the guy in the suit who has this weird Nen ability where he can pull stuff out. He pulled out Morel's pipe, which is incredibly huge. I don't know why it has to be that huge, but okay. Yeah, we're gonna get right into Gon and Killua probably beating up Knuckle and Shoot, I think, in this episode, but I don't know. Let's see. Duel and escape. Maybe we're not gonna get into Gon and Killua beating Knuckle and Shoot today, or this episode, I mean. Oh! Look at all those balls. Every single one of those balls is a human. Or maybe like 2.5 humans. Like 2 different humans. Chopping them all up and just mixing their remains together. What's up with her hands? She didn't have hands like that before. 3 hours, guys. Come on. Yeah. Almost there, I think. Would that be 1 hour? That kind of looked like only 1 hour. Okay, so 3 hours. The stuff that Bisky's wearing makes it seem like it's December, like Christmas. She's like dressed up for the winter in a way. Right to it, huh? Are they both gonna gang up on Knuckle? Like 2 against 1? I mean, they didn't say it had to be 1-on-1. So she expects him to just go and just keep trying. Like she thinks, okay, he might be defeated. Knuckle, I mean. But if not, yeah, just come back and keep doing it. The dog. It does make me curious whose dog is that, because like he said, there's a collar and a name tag, right? They look so exhausted still. Yeah, I don't think he was expecting kids. Classic delinquents standing. Oh, he knows that they're worn out. He has good intimidation strats. Tears from laughing too much. What? Why was he crying? Was he tearing up because he gave them, he thought highly of them? No. That's right. Gon and Killua could lose those tokens to them, and they wouldn't be able to go. Because they want to go as well, Knuckle and shoot. That's cheating. Did Knuckle say he'll dodge, or is he just gonna stand there to get hit? What is with this guy? Ooh. Clock crack. Is that dog pooping again? I saw Knuckle on the ground. He put Ko on the belly, right? What? He fainted! Just take his token, get out of there. An idiot with a pretty big heart, I'd say. They're practicing their, Ren. So where's Shoot? Shoot, shoot, bedu, shoot, bedu, bedu, bedu. You don't want your token. Hmm. That's true, he was kind of giving it to him. To keep it from doing its job. Wait, is he saying that the Chimera ants should be given a chance to live? Or something like that? The dog. Oh, how's the blanket moving from the tail? That's right. We know that from Kite. I want Knuckle to get blue version of his clothes, dye his hair red, and then put his Nen into a sword. Oh my god. She's unhinged. Don't tell me she might fall in love with Knuckle too. Back to the bugs. Oh, is he smoking out that whole area? He is. Oh, that is cheap. He could probably just lock them all in there. But this makes it easier for them to isolate an opponent from the army and just focus on that one-on-one. And they're talking about it right now, what Netero and them are doing. Are they still finding humans to provide to the queen? I would think that all the humans are just gone at this point. the hell is that? That's Kite? Oh my god. Is she smart or something? She's kind of made herself her own lab. Chiona. Who was Chiona? 4 missing squadrons. They've all become like Vermont. They are quite aware of the enemy's morale, how the interior of the Chimera Ant army is thinking right now. They gotta get to that point where they don't feel anything after being on, well, then on for like 3 hours. They heard through the grapevine. You'd give food, right? Free food? They don't have collars. So I'm still wondering what that other dog, the dog's real owner is. Where they are, you know. Last time was gone, this time Kailua. Right? And this time a real match. Oh, they're both going at once. Okay, so I was right. 2 on 1. Ooh. Not gonna lie, Knuckle looks pretty cool with that outfit. Like the way he moves and everything, it looks cool. Oof. Who's that? Is that Shoot? Gotta be Shoot. Is Shoot gonna ambush them? Ooh. Alright, that was episode 87. It seems like, well, we got the reveal of who Shoot is, because he's hiding behind the tree, and it sounds like he's gonna ambush them once they've lost this battle against Knuckle. And it also sounds like Knuckle also knows that what Shoot's plan is, to ambush them and probably take their tokens so that they won't ever get a chance to come back, fight again to try and get their tokens so that they can go instead of them. But yeah, so Shoot, I guess I just realized that he was also in the ending. I'm not sure if they always show that because I usually skip the ending. Same as the opening nowadays. But like I'll always watch each of the opening and ending at least once I realize it's a new one. Like if it's a new opening, I'll you know, I won't skip. I'll watch it through, because the way I think about it, it's like if this was airing, I'm gonna be forced, not really forced, but I'm gonna be watching the opening because they show me the opening, and even if the opening does have spoilers, it was meant to be, you know. It gets speculation going in a way. I know that sometimes people would like totally avoid opening and endings for no spoilers at all, and I give them props for that, but the way I see it is the way the show was aired, I'm gonna watch it as it was, you know. Kind of digressing a bit, but yeah, Knuckles, I like his character. You know, he gives off that intimidating delinquent vibe, but at the same time, you know, he has a big heart. And like Gon and Killua said, from what we learned from Kite, you know, animals are like good hunters, you know. And it seemed like that dog brought friends, or they were just dogs walking nearby and saw him and, you know, just naturally got drawn to Knuckle. Again, we don't know if Knuckle is going to actually spill the beans that they will be attacked, because that's what Shoot was worried about, because he knows Knuckle to a point that he knows that he could warm up to them, feel like this isn't right, and then he'll let them know, watch out, you know, you're gonna get ambushed by the other guy. That might happen, I don't know. But what was it? Palm, she like drew a knife out of nowhere while Knuckle was in their apartment. Like they were just having a good time, and then you just see Palm in the corner with a knife. Morel's apprentice. You know, but then she saw, you know, nothing really bad was going to go down in that apartment, so she kind of just let it slide. But I wonder if Bisky and Palm would get involved, like if they're around, if the ambush should, you know, happen from Shoot. Because yeah, I don't think, because it's a brilliant plan, you know, get them while they're down. You know, it's smart, but I can see why Knuckle would be against it. We also got Netero and the other two. They're using their skills to the best. They've been singling them out one at a time, using the smoke as a diversion, the storage unit dimensional thing that Nav has to bring them to a place where they're totally isolated from the pack, and then you have Netero one-on-oneing them. And of course they got no chance against Netero, at least the ones that we've seen. And it sounds like 4 squadrons went missing, which is quite a bit. And they have a good idea on how the Chimera Ant army is thinking at the moment. Like he says that the worst that could happen is that they decide to join up. Even if they have the discipline and then undisciplined, there's a chance that they still might join forces to take the opposing force, which is them, down. We also saw Kite in a like some kind of vat chamber like thing. Like she's got her own like lab going on. Neferpito. I still don't like her, but I'm curious as to how she's gonna try and fix Kite. Like, how is that gonna work? It looks like he's got stitches. He's got like some cuts here and there that I don't believe were there before when he was iced. We do know for a fact that he was beheaded, so there's probably gonna be stitches there. And then yeah, it doesn't seem like it's gonna be so much her power. Like I thought for sure it would be full on her power trying to bring Kite back, like she said she would, or at least shown. Like as soon as she said that, you see her power, and it was like this ominous. I don't know what it was, but it was ominous. It was like evil looking, right? She's all about that life. Yeah, she just wants to bring him back so she could get a good fight in, I think. But who knows? Like, if she keeps doing this over and over again, I would expect Kite's body to get even more and more hashed. So it gets me thinking, since he already has cuts, does that imply that she already brought him back to life? In a way, and she's already battled him? Because I swear that those injuries weren't there on the body before. Unless it's just something she's like prodding about. Because again, it looks like she's making her own lab. So she'd probably be going through like tests and everything like that. You know, maybe doing an insertion here or there, I don't know. But it's getting more interesting as to how she's going to come about fixing him. We still got the last royal guard. We're waiting on him to be born. The Chimera Ant Queen, she's like almost there to birthing the king. Like she said that the king moved and everything. We don't know the king's name either. Pretty sure the queen's gonna name him. But yeah, I feel like I said all I wanted to say for that last one. We've got 20 more days. Let's hope the ambush doesn't go through and we still have those 20 more days to for Gana Killua to get stronger. and then eventually beat Knuckle and Shoot, take their tokens. It'd be cool if, you know, like they kind of did this thing where it's like, okay, we beat you, now try and beat us. And they kind of had like this joint pack where it's like, okay, let's just all go. Why can't they just all go? And I know that it's kind of bad if they all go, because then that's just more food for the Chimera Ant army. Like, should one of them go down, that's just more power to them, right? So the less hunters that go, the better. But still, it'd be kind of cool if they just all win. I don't know, that's just me. Alright, 88. Rock, paper, scissors, and weakness. Go rock, paper, scissors, dynamite! Okay. This is post-battle with Knuckle. Here comes Shoot. Is he gonna really ambush them? So what's this guy's gag? What is his then, you know? Yuma Hunter. Why does Yuma sound familiar? Just gonna throw... Wait. Why is he... Oh. Is he just like Knuckle? Where he just doesn't have the heart to do it? Are you crying? Well, you sure fooled me. You look like you were pro, dude. Up until the last part. Mental thing. This is true. Yeah, I forgot to mention that after 86. I mean 87. Damn. Now they're just having casual. They're having casual conversations while trying to maintain their nen. Yeah. She's still reading these magazines too. Oh, Palm made all of that? That's pretty cool. Avoiding the question. She stares at the kitchen knife to calm herself. Wow. Damn, look at that. Pinky promise. Pinky swear. There's another part. I feel like he said this before at the beginning. 10 days left. With all this smoke around, I keep picturing Cheech and Chong in my mind. Like just around the trees, like around the corner or something. I'm guessing this guy used to be a bat. This guy has like a bat face or head, and he has like a lion's tail. So you're next. What are they doing with the bodies? Because they're always jumping in the room. I mean, we're not seeing the whole room that Netero is in, but I'm assuming they're off to the side. But if not, where are the bodies going? Oosh. Oh, never mind. Yeah, they're everywhere. Yeah, he's holding the phone with his foot. I thought it was with his hand. That's still a lot. I think I just remembered, wasn't the arm or hand of the queen, it fell off or something? Not fell off, but it was like detached. And Kite and them went to the beach where they found it or something like that. I think that's what happened. A little over a day. We are right there, huh? Identify what they're missing. Is that supposed to be Gon and Killua? Oh my god. What is it? This guy, Knuckle, he's starting to remind me of the one guy that got killed by the Phantom Trope. I forget his name, but dogs love the guy. Squall? Was it Squall? I think it started with an S. Here we go. Third Royal Guard. Oh. He can play the violin. I give him props. Where'd they get it? I don't know. Is that Kite? That is! Wait, he's being puppet. He's a puppet. He's not alive. Damn it. Here comes the third guy. Yuppie? Mon tutu yuppie. Did he say mon? Because it said, it looks like it was spelled men. Men tutu yuppie. Yuppie? No point in just beating you. Something tells me that Knuckle is the only real fighter. Because, like we saw earlier, Shoot is a coward. Or at least he says he is. Oof. Ooh. I'm kind of with Palm on this. I don't see them beating Knuckle within a little over a day. Ah, I see. In a way, they're kind of waiting for their own disciples to come. Either the disciples or Gon and Killua to come. And then they'll all go in together. Oh, come on. 100,000 Jenny. Was Jenny the name of the currency in this world? I forget. Or maybe Jenny currency is like for the country. Ooh. I always high roll. Roll high. Ooh. I noticed it's just Gon fighting them. Killua's not in it. He's there, but he's not actively fighting Knuckle at the moment. Flawed. Yeah, it does take a while to build up Gon's attack. Two weaknesses. One, it takes too long. And what's the second one? Without sacrificing someone? Alright, that was episode 88. I'm not gonna lie, Shoot seemed kinda cool design wise. But really he just ended up to be a bit of a disappointment. He knows it though. He knows that he's a coward. And they were talking about like the mentality. You know, I forgot who brought it up. I think it was Killua. Killua was bringing up, because then Gon asked him a question, something like, why can't they just go already, Knuckle and Shoot? And I think Killua was like, because then Gon was like saying, because they're strong enough, why couldn't they have gone? And then Killua was like, yeah, it's like a mentality thing, because one, which I forgot to mention in episode 87. No wait, maybe I did talk about it. Like his ideas, Knuckles' ideas does not align with just taking down whatever doesn't belong within the mold. The mold, he says. That saying where it's like things shouldn't be based on how these societal standings are, in a way. Like he says, you should always give these new life a chance. So in a weird way, it sounded like he was saying we should give the Chimera Ants a chance. We shouldn't just kill them all in a weird way. And I understand where he's coming from, but when you got them just devouring most of your kind, what was it? We also got the third royal guard. He came out. So his name is pronounced Mon Tutu Yupi. They just call him Yupi. He sounds like he's like the most physically fit, I would say, looking among the three. I mean, you have Neferupito, who had these thick thighs at one moment. I'm not expecting much physical resistance from Shayapoof. I like that he was playing the violin, that was cool. But while he was playing it, we also saw Kite, or at least his body, taking down all these other Chimera Ant army soldiers or whatever. But it also looked like he was being treated like a puppet, like he had strings attached to him. And there was like this other bug that was controlling him, and you see Neferupito, she was like on this busted up couch, all bored and unamused, so maybe she failed in trying to bring him back. I guess I give her props for trying, but yeah, it's probably not the same if he's just a puppet to another Chimera Ant army soldier. But yeah, I'm curious to see what the third royal guard has to offer. You know, what is his special ability? Kashayapoof, he can read minds. Neferupito, I feel like I'm still holding on to it. Like I feel like she has commands of like the power over like life and death. We just haven't seen anything about it. But what would his be? Neferupito. What is his Nen power gonna be? But yeah, we are whittling down to the last of it, with only a little bit more than a day left until they can take the tokens away from Knuckle and Shoot. I'm pretty sure getting the token from Shoot will be easy. It's Knuckle they have a problem with. Yeah. But that last one towards the end, it was mostly gone by himself going after Knuckle. So I'm sure they'll have more of a chance once Killua jumps in there. But I'm not sure if this is going to be the night that it'll happen. It'll probably be the next night, I believe. Like, this fight won't be the fight where they get the token. It'll probably be the next one. That's what I'm thinking right now. And hopefully Palm doesn't do anything to kill them by then, because she's really unstable. And you see Bisky trying to like plan out her escape, because she knows that as like a backup, should it, you know, the plan fall through, she needs to get out of there, because Palm did say that she'll kill them all because things didn't go her way. But yeah, you have the three that are at the Bug Ant army. They're doing like a bet to see whose disciples are gonna come. You have Morel saying, "Oh, I bet you 100,000 Jenny." Again, I'm pretty sure Jenny is the currency of the world in Hunter x Hunter. If not, it's probably going to be like a particular country within the world of Hunter x Hunter. But 100,000 Jenny seems like a lot. Then you have Nob come in. Nah, man, a million Jenny. And it's interesting because you have all three of them have disciples in a weird way. Because apparently Netero is betting on Killua and Gon. And you have Morel waiting on his disciples, Knuckle and Shoot, and then I think Palm is the only disciple of Nov. I'm not sure if he had another one somewhere, but we have only seen Nov. So if Nov comes, Nov gets the million. He keeps the million, I should say. Or he gets 2 million, one from each of them. Is that how betting works? I don't know. Anyway. I'm having brain farts left and right now. Ah, she just moved on to 89. Again, I feel like they should just all band together and all show up. You know? Who cares if there's more for the ant army to go around? I feel like they should just all go. You know? Anyway, I think I've rambled on long enough. Let's get into 89. Yeah, I forgot about these 2 weaknesses things at the end. But yeah, we know for sure it's gotta be the it takes too long, but what is the other one? Compassion and strength. Rock, paper, scissors? Really? That wasn't the name of it? Jajanken. He took the stutter in. Yeah. Oh my god. Right? What is the other one? Yes, we know about this one already. What is the other one? Yes. Too risky? What? Okay. Notice how we always see the Nen aura from Gon, yet we've never seen it from Knuckle. Ooh. Experience. Yeah, can't argue with Knuckle. It makes sense that they have Knuckle telling him this, that he has not enough experience in fighting, because he's dressed and acts like a delinquent, and stereotypically delinquents always get into fights. That's why he's saying he has the experience, while as Gon does not. Ooh. Damn, Gon is getting wrecked. It's like Knuckle is using the Gyo, like Gon was using the Gyo on Bomber. He knows where he's focusing his Nen, and he knows when he's gonna attack a certain way. Eesh. I was actually waiting for that to happen a long time ago. Yeah, Knuckle is holding back. Yeah. He's just standing there now. There we go. Oi! Lost his footing. Ooh, still not long enough. Or I should say still not fast enough. I love that they're just calling it that now. At least he's calling it that. Jajanken. Is that Kurapika? Yeah, it is Kurapika. And I think the batter was Leorio. This makes sense, cause yeah, Knuckle did take one Jajanken. Dude, Kailua, where's your yo-yos, man? Come on. So Gon rectified the weaknesses of his attack during this fight. At least that's what Killua was saying. I can see that. It kind of looks like Knuckle is using his Nen, at least in that example. We just don't see it. Like, he doesn't have the aura around him like Gon would have, but it sounds like in that explanation he was using it. I'm thinking their plan is to have Gon wear Knuckle down, and then Killua is going to come in for the kill. Not actual kill, but, you know, take him out. Fourth time. Is he going to do paper? We've seen rock. We've seen scissors. What about paper? Just how different would it be from rock, though, if we use his paper? Because then rock can knock them back. I've always thought that paper would be more of a blowback, but it wouldn't be that much different from rock. It is paper! Oh, look at that! It's a key blast! Oh, that's right. He was part emitter. He used the emitter training from when he was with Bisky and Greed Island. There's a distraction. Oh, he's doing it for a fifth time. 2 Jajankens. Him still calling it that. Ooh, in the back. Ooh. Ran out of gas right at the very end. Good strat though. Man, I thought Killua was gonna join in. So they are gonna do one-on-one. Okay. Yeah. It kind of defeats the purpose if he really doesn't do full strength. Here comes Shoot. You know, even though Shoot is a coward, he is a hunter, so he's got to have something. He's got to have something in like a battle, you know, some kind of special attack that got him to where he is right now. Oh, so he saw how Bisky looks. Lynching. That look. Oh my god, they're actually showing us this. What she's wearing right now does not help at all either. You fight on the premise of escaping. Well, whoever taught you to fight. So blame the brother. You'll leave Gon behind to die. Yeah, that's the assassin way, I would think. They did this on purpose. I'm trying to focus, but then you're showing me this. I can't. Ooh. Will he though? Bisky better get out before Palm finds her. A twisted, self-serving love. Thanks, Erumi. There's Palm. She runs. Yeah. I wonder if they're gonna battle concurrently. Killua and Shoot is fighting while Gon and Knuckle will fight. Like they fight at the same time kind of thing. They're not gonna just sit back and watch the other fight the other. Oh wait, it's over already? Damn it. Alright, that was episode 89. Okay, at the very end there was some really important info that they were talking about, but it was really hard for me to concentrate because of what I was presented, what I was forced to see. I mean, I could have closed my eyes, but again, I don't know Japanese, so I have to read, you know. But yeah, it's interesting what Bisky's saying. I think I got the important parts where she says that eventually Killua is going to leave Gon behind. Like they're going to be in a situation where they are most likely going to die and he'll have to leave Gon in order to preserve his own life. And it's a habit that was, you know, hammered into him growing up from his own brother Erumi. Bisky's saying that it was like a smothering, self-serving love that Erumi was showing to Killua, and I can see that. I feel sorry for Killua, you know, because he doesn't want that to happen, but like Bisky says, those types of habits are really hard to break. It's like part of him in a weird way now. So she's saying that it'd be better if you leave him before that could happen rather than you leaving him during, you know, the most critical point. So that's kind of like a foreshadowing of what's to come in the future, you know. Is it going to be part of this arc? Maybe a future arc? I don't know. But going back to the fight, Knuckle and Gon, he would have got the token that night. Gon was able to use his paper. Like, I was wondering, what would paper be? Because if it was just like how I thought, I was thinking it was gonna have the same effect of what rock would do, and I'm like, that doesn't make any sense. But then he used the emitter portion of Nen that he has. Because, what was it? It was like back in Reed Island arc, they were learning it from Bisky, how like even though you excel in one type of Nen user, you are typically close to another type of Nen user. It'll be like a secondary. So for Gon, I forgot that his secondary was emitter. He was training with Bisky while Killua was back outside the game, getting his hunter license from the hunter exam, which he mopped up like no problem. It was like really, it was so fast how he got it. But the emitter thing, I totally forgot about that. So the fact that the palm was actually the emitter portion, I wasn't expecting that. I should have, but I completely forgot that that was a thing that Gon could do. And he had Knuckle on the ropes. Had he delivered the final blow, he would have got the token from Knuckle already. But yeah, all of the cards are on the table now, so I don't know what Gon's gonna do to try and trick Knuckle again, because they're gonna go up against each other. And for the first time, Killua's gonna go up against Shoot, which again, there's gotta be a reason why Shoot is considered an apprentice of Morel even though he's considered a coward, you know. Don't know what it is. It also got me thinking just now that he was able to take token and he fused it or something to his palm. So I'm wondering if maybe something like that has to do with his ability. Because once he did that, they can't steal it from him if they don't want it to do the battle. Of course they're doing the battle, they're gonna kill it. But had it been anyone else, maybe they thought about just stealing it rather than overcoming the battle between the two of them, you know. And I can understand where Killua was coming from about like how when they come back to fight that night, which is, you know, at this point where they're gonna start the battle between, you know, the two of them. I can see how Killua would have been very upset with Knuckle had he held back, because again, there's no point of him holding back so that Gon could defeat him when he could have been the stronger one and went instead of them, because they need strong disciples to come and help the three major ones that are back at the Chimera Ant army base: Netero, Morel, and Nov. Again, I didn't see anyone else that could have been the other apprentice of Nov. I think it was just Palm. I liked how Bisky had to skedaddle out of there before Palm got serious. But yeah, it's either gonna be... what was it? Wait, no, it doesn't make sense now, because if it's Palm is rooting for Gon and Killua, so it would be Palm, Killua, Gon that would go, now that I think about it. And if they lose, then it'll be Knuckle and Shoot, making Morel be the winner of the bet. So it would be Gon, Killua, and Palm that are all gonna come should they win. Gon and Killua win against Knuckle and Shoot. Okay, that makes more sense. When they were doing the bet thing, it sounded like it was going to be a three-way where it'd be either Palm would come, and that was it. Morale would have Knuckle and Shoot, and then Netero would have Gon and Killua. But I forgot that she would have been pissed at them for losing, so that implies that they would go with Palm to NGL. That's right. Yeah. That makes sense, right? You know? I mean, of course, during that whole period when she was talking, I was, you know, upset about Kite. You know, I got over it, but I'm kind of putting the pieces together based on what I probably missed in my foul mood, you know? Again, I want yo-yos. Killua, just bust out the yo-yos, man. Bust out them yo-yos. It's been a while where I felt like I was left on a cliffhanger. Most of these episodes, it didn't really feel like a cliffhanger to me, but this one did. So I am excited for what's to come next. With that, I think I've said everything I wanted to say for now. Yeah, I think that's it. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Shoots.